The biggest mistake I'm seeing sellers make right now in this market is they're purposely overpricing their homes in an attempt to negotiate with buyers. Let me explain to you why this is a terrible, critical mistake. Buyers are smarter and savvier than they've ever been. They have every single tool at their fingertip to help them price properties correctly. So when you overprice your property, it's the kiss of death. So let's say you think your house worth $500,000. So you say, okay, let's price our house at $525,000. Buyers will come in, they'll make offers for $500,000. They feel like they're getting a good deal. We get the price we always wanted. They feel like they're getting a good deal. Everyone's happy, right? Guess what happens? You're overpriced. Buyers are not stupid. They just skip going to look at your house. So what happens is your house sits and it sits and it sits. And then you have to take a price reduction to actually get some action. So you ask yourself, what do we cut the price to? $515? That sounds like a good price. So you cut it to $515. Guess what happens? It's still overpriced. So the house sits and it sits and it sits, and then you have to reduce it again to $500,000. Now you're finally at a price where it's actually reasonable, right? Guess what happens? You're at the price you should have been in the beginning, but now buyers feel like there's something wrong with the house. They ask themselves, what's wrong with it? Why hasn't it sold by now? There must be something wrong with it. So they just skip it. And then the house sits and sits and sits, and then you have to reduce it again. Now to what price? $475, $485? So you cut it again, and now you're actually at a price below where you should have been to begin with. So what happens is buyers want to come in and negotiate even more off the top of that. So your house ends up selling for $465 or $450. So you end up losing $35,000 to $50,000 at the end. Guys, I'm telling you right now, please, please, please do not make this critical mistake of overpricing your house in the beginning and thinking you can negotiate.